Here we
Hey,
are. Second episode.
how's it going, guys?
So, thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming to listen. Um,
Yeah, I know this is a little weird. We said we're gonna be live, but we're not. But we're still here anyway.
we are. Honestly, I kind of want to talk about it a little bit.
Okay, let's talk about it
All
then.
right, let's talk about it. So, I didn't want to go live because, and I don't want to just reduce it to like, oh, I had a bad day, but it's just like, seriously, I just wasn't mentally feeling well. I guess I'll say that.
That's real.
That's real. I mean, I wasn't there. It was way too much pressure, honestly, just to be live and then expect people to show up and tune in right then and there, and to, I guess, to, it felt more like a job than just me doing this because I want to do it.
Nah, that's understandable. There's a lot, I think, that goes into starting up something that you're really passionate about. Um, there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of, is it actually worth it? Am I doing anything good? Is somebody actually going to listen in this podcast realm of things? Um,
I felt like there were way too many. I felt like because I didn't get the response I intended, then I immediately was like, okay, well, what am I doing wrong? What can I possibly do better? And then at the same time, it's just like, it wasn't working. And that's real. I don't think for me personally, live will be a good option unless we're doing something like a special event. Like our first podcast, that was pretty special.
yeah,
But to
people
have
gotta
that
meet us.
pressure, to have that pressure every single week, like that's a lot of pressure to try to feel like people have to tune in and have to watch right now and have to see us right now. It's like I expected it to be not like a concert per se, but like
You want an audience.
I wanted an audience, and I feel like I don't think our platform is. Sitting back and thinking about it, that I don't think that's what I want to focus on. That's not what I want to focus on. I don't want to focus on an audience. I want to focus on bringing the information and the tips that we know to the people around us.
No, yeah, I get that. Gonna open people up to our life a little bit, tiny bit, but it's what you said in our devotional. We do a devotional we try to do it every day. If we miss a day, then we catch up.
Yeah,
Um,
double up.
but you said it in one of the devotionals, that you don't want to focus on the views and the
Right.
subscribers and the number of people tuning in. Um, I do believe that since this is your passion and this is something that you want to do, you should do it because you enjoy it, not because it's not because you set it up and it's there and now you
Right.
have to do it. It's like you said, you don't want this to be a job. This is something that you want to do because you actually have a drive to do it and you want to help people. And
Exactly.
putting that pressure on yourself to not just get that audience to come in, but to also be presentable and likable on camera. That's a lot
Yes.
you're putting on yourself, and I feel like you should. It's all about refocusing
Hmm.
on what's really important on this venture you're trying to get.
I definitely had, I guess, just a shift and a refocus. And I honestly, like, this feels so much better than being live. Like, just me sitting here chatting, talking with my husband. Like, I don't feel like I have to look at the camera or make sure I'm, like, smiley and cheery. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here in my t-shirt,
Hey, you
like,
should be relaxed.
no makeup, just chilling.
I think the best stuff flows from people when they're relaxed. And some people are relaxed on camera and doing that on camera. And some people, they're different. They're relaxed behind the camera like I am, or
Yeah.
just not focused on being 100% entertaining on
Right.
camera. I feel like when it comes to being live and people watching it as you're doing it, you have that pressure to be not just focus on your
Hmm.
topic,
But
not
you're
just yeah,
performing, like,
not just focusing on your topic, not just making sure nothing goes wrong on the IT and equipment side, but to be entertaining
right.
so that people are eyes are constantly on you. I think that we're in a age where people don't pay that much attention to what they're actually watching in a sense.
Yes.
I mean, think about how we
Agreed.
watch and ingest
Right.
entertainment. We can sit and watch a whole season of Ozark, knowing exactly what's happening, but most of the time we're on our phone on Facebook or
Or
something.
chilling. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I guess a little bit more insight on ourselves. All the stress you dealt with led into your depression. Like
Yes.
that feeds
Yeah.
into feeling like you're not good enough, not you're not doing well enough, and I think just like anybody else, just like any other person, that's pretty real. That's people deal with that day in and day out,
Mhm.
the pressures of even going to a 9 to 5 job and making sure that okay, let me make sure I check off all my items on my to do list so my boss doesn't think I'm not doing
Right.
nothing and I don't have a job tomorrow. Like, a lot of people don't talk about it, but there's pressure there every day just to get up in the morning and to get going.
Oh, yes.
So, I mean, you deal with your depression, I deal with my anxiety. Everybody has something different.
Everybody has something different.
And I think, like I told you earlier today, it's all about how we get up afterwards. I feel like I'm the type of person who always tells her to feel her feelings, to experience what you're going through, and not just try to sweep it under the rug because your feelings are valid.
I know, but for me, it's just like I just my mind is always constantly it, it's going a mile a minute. Like I can be doing the dishes, but also thinking about the stuff we have to put on our grocery list. Like I'll be at work and I'm like, all right, I got this purchase order. I have this, and this. But oh, let me make sure that like I'm also thinking about what we're going to cook for dinner or what I'm going to wear the next week. Like don't let us have something going on where we have to go somewhere. Like I'm constantly thinking about what my outfit's going to look like and like I feel like I am I'm not a people pleaser, but I hold myself to such a high standard. I feel like nothing could ever fall through the cracks.
Oh, most definitely. You put way too much pressure on yourself
I put
sometimes.
way too much pressure on myself sometimes. And in live, us going live last week, it was good because I was on the mental high of, oh, it's my birthday. We're doing our first podcast. Like everything was great. But then like this week, it felt like I had to. This week, I was gonna force myself to have that same energy, despite what was happening with me mentally. And it's like I couldn't. Like I couldn't
Nah,
focus.
nah, that's not gonna happen. I feel like your mind, your spirit, all of that has to be in sync for you to really be able to give anything 100%. Um, I think if something is wrong up top, then it'll, with your mind, with your brain, it'll feed into the rest of your body. That's why, at least like with me, with my anxiety, if I reach my peak, then I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
I can't get up in the morning, or even if I'm up, I'm dragging myself. I'm dragging my body. People can feel my energy is off. Like they know Peter isn't Peter.
Instantly.
Um, I might not be the most expressive person in the world, but people know who I am. They know how I act and react, and they can tell when something is off. So I think that goes for anybody, and that goes for you too. You are definitely off, no matter how much you try to force a smile or try to keep your energy up. You What's weighing you down is just that it's a weight on you, and it's gonna slow you down in more ways than one.
Yes, but despite my best efforts, I subscribe to the mantra that stuff needs to get done. No matter how
Yeah,
I'm feeling, no matter what's
yeah.
going on in my head, like
And I
stuff's
know
gotta get
that
done.
we grew up in a church where the saying is always, tomorrow's not promised, but I believe on the other side of that the fact that I'm still here means things aren't finished yet and I still have tomorrow to get it done. I believe I like to switch that saying to that my God is going to keep me alive until tomorrow so I
Yeah.
can get this done. So I'm a big component or proponent or whatever the word is. I'm definitely using the word wrong, um, of putting it off until tomorrow. It might not, a lot of people might not like that, but if I'm not feeling it today, then I'm not feeling it today. If I can't give 100%, then I'm probably going to mess something up at work. I'm going to probably make mistakes. I'm probably going to hurt somebody's feelings, and that's not what I want to do. So I know it's going to get a lot for you to get there, but sometimes it's okay to slow down. Sometimes it's okay to not feel like it.
Yeah. I just
Dot, dot, dot.
dot dot dot.
Whatever that is.
I I I'm working on it. I think just moving forward, and then with us doing this and podcasting, it's therapeutic for me because it gives me time to talk about things and get things off my chest. And I I lost my train of thought. That's what I forgot what I was going.
Well, you're saying podcast is therapeutic for you. That you're going through everything, and the reason why you like this is you
Oh yeah,
like to get it off your chest.
I do. And honestly, subconsciously, I feel like this is kind of a social experiment I'm doing on myself. I feel
Okay.
like a year from now, I'll come back and listen to this episode, and I'll be in a much better place a year from
Yeah,
now. I
of
think
course.
it's gonna take time, and it's gonna be a journey, but I am taking things as they come, uh, learning to move forward in my reality, and learn to be okay with who I am and the things that I have to deal with. And for me, that includes my depression, honestly. Um,
That's something that'll go away overnight.
it's not. And trust me, I've tried. I've tried just not thinking about it and not focusing on it and just
Take your time.
pushing through it.
Feel your feelings.
I don't. But that's what I do. I find I cope, and I just push things away. Like if I don't want to deal with it, I'm gonna push it away and focus on something that I can handle.
Just like now that you want to cry, now you're being louder so you don't cry. It's all right. We've been together 5 years. I know all your telltale signs and
It
all
was
of it.
6 last December, but we were married by that point, so we stopped counting.
Yeah, that's very true. That is very true. We've been married 6 months?
6 months.
6 months. If y'all got any ideas for a year anniversary, help your boy out because he
That's if we
is
allow back outside by then.
struggling.
Are you thinking about what to do for our anniversary already?
Yeah, and I know we haven't even had our honeymoon yet, so.
Dang.
But yeah, because I know special events like that are important to you, although they're not really important to me. Although a year is a very big milestone
A very big milestone.
in marriage because you know the whole statistics, they don't really last past a year. they barely make it 80 something days or whatever it is.
Look, my whole life has been nothing but crushing statistics. We are way off from what I was talking about.
But that's the joy of having your own podcast. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about.
We can.
But
But yeah,
I feel like a lot of people say we're alike, but I feel like fundamentally we're different. I say that trying to get back on topic because I subscribe to the mantra of slow and steady. I like turtles. They're like my spirit animal. I take my time. I don't try to rush it. If it's not done on your time, that's tough. I feel like you might need to slow down sometimes.
I know I need to slow down sometimes.
I feel like that's one of your biggest, I'm not going to say issues.
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge.
Yes. It's definitely one of your biggest challenges. You try to even rush through feeling your feelings.
I do, because I'm like, I can't sit, like,
But
today, I was just like, I can't sit here and keep crying, and I can't be in the bed all day, because I still have work to do, I still have people I need to answer to, like.
No names, but you have a great boss.
I do.
And if you tell her what you're going through, she will definitely understand and tell you to take a mental health day. You know this.
I know.
But once again,
it's hard to act on what I know.
Yes,
it is extremely difficult.
You ain't the only one.
It's extremely difficult to act on what I know.
You are not the only one.
Because I know that I can take time if I need it. I've done it before. Like, I've gone to her and be like, I'm not up to it today. I'm gonna go home. But I just don't want to let people down. And I think, and circling back around to it, that's why I did not want to go live today. And it hurt because I felt like I would be letting people down. But I also know I would not have been able to get across what needed to be said or what needed to be done. I wouldn't have been able to effectively talk about our topic that I had scheduled. And I wouldn't have been able to talk clearly, or I would have been too nervous and too worried about performing for everybody. And this is not a performance. It's just us chatting.
Having a nice conversation.
That we just sharing our conversation with people later on.
Yep. Yep.
I don't think I'll be up to going live for a while. Like I said, it's too much pressure. Maybe like I said, maybe when we have special events going on or when we have guests. Cool. But as of right now, just us, I don't think that's where I want to take our show or our podcast.
And that is fine.
And that's fine.
I'm behind you 100%. I do still believe this is your vision, so you should make your choices. I was very adamant when I told you that I'm not heading this up. This is your baby. I want you to make all the decisions that feel comfortable for you and your child. And if this is one of them, then I'm behind you 100%. You know me, I'm not the big component of being, still using that word wrong. I'm not too big on being on camera or being in front of people. So I think I, too, like this a lot better. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable. We might be recording. Our faces may still be on camera, but this is not live.
Right.
We can make edits, and it'll still come out great. So anything new happened in the last 7 days since our audience has last heard from us?
Well, if you're asking me my roses and thorns, then one of I think the biggest rose was us being able to see Lindsay and Chris out. And I guess my thorn for the week. finishing Ozark because I need to know what is about to happen. Like they set up so much stuff.
Yeah.
That I think that's my thorn for the week.
Ozark ended pretty wildly.
Oh my, like
between Ruth and her story.
Ooh.
What's the old lady's name? The poppy seed chick.
I want to say Deborah, but it's not. It's an old lady.
It is an old lady name, but her weird story with Ruth's brother is like,
oh yeah, or her
cousin,
Wyatt.
Wyatt, man, like, and then
so innocent.
The lawyer chick just going off the deep end.
Did not see that coming. Let me tell you. Like, out of all of the things that I expected to happen in the last 3 minutes of the last episode of the season, that was not one of them. Y'all,
everything the lawyer chick was setting up in the last 2 episodes, you would not have seen that ending coming. You would thought that she was setting up Marty and his family. So,
Marty and Wendy, like,
oh man,
that was great.
But yeah, I'll put that as one of my thorns. A rose.
You can't use mine.
No, I can't. Although they're closer to me, but whatever.
Okay, but we have a couple of friends that are closer to you that were once closer to me.
Oh, you still mad about that? Rose.
Yeah, nice fresh haircut.
Oh yeah, had Hollywood hooked me up. Look him up on Facebook, Hollywood Cuts. He the dude. I guess my wife over here getting into another anime. I really like Bleach.
Yo, love it. Like
she's really enjoying it.
Just like I said yesterday, I love how it gets so serious and so intense, and then like it'll be something like really silly, like they'll do drawings of the situation. It's just like,
yeah, she really loves Rukia's little bunny drawings.
There's the soundtrack, like I want all of it. I love it so. Yes, it's great. I love the characters. Like it's not, and I love how fast it progresses because like Naruto is great, but oh my goodness, going through and watching Naruto the first time, I was like, why are we on the same fight for 3 episodes? Like, I couldn't.
Yeah, I do think that's one of Bleach's pluses, is that their fights don't last too long.
No.
The lead up to the fight might take a bit. Like, leading up to meeting and really fighting the Grand Fisher, you fought like 2-3 different hollows before you really got to the main bad guy. And then just this whole, I guess, power up arc for Ichigo.
Right?
Fighting a 3rd seed, then a lieutenant, and now, not going to spoil it, but I'm spoiling it. He's going to fight a captain next. Obviously.
Spoiling.
He's literally going through the rankings. But yeah, I do appreciate how straight to the point Bleach is.
Right.
We are going to get into the point where filler happens, and we're going to skip right past that.
Right over that.
Because, let me tell you, if anybody knows, there is a literal whole arc, few of them, of filler. Like, that vampire filler arc, I'm like, what's the point of that? But we'll get there.
You mean to tell me they introduced vampires and they're not a regular thing? Out of all of the other things in that show, vampires are not a real thing?
And it's not like blood-sucking vampires. They eat people's souls. And it's like...
So it's a soul vampire.
So you made human hollows? And then later on, they're going to have human hollows.
I was going to say, essentially, like...
But we'll get to that.
Oh, gosh. Well, we won't, because we're skipping over that.
Yeah, no, we're definitely skipping that. Because...
Yo, Naruto has a lot of filler. Like, now that I'm really thinking about it, like, and then I think at one point I was like, I'm just gonna go back and like watch filler just to have something playing. I still couldn't do it. I was like,
no, it's a drag because it's like there's something that anime doesn't do right when they're trying to pad the runtime, and I don't know what it is, but their filler stories just they miss. No matter if it's One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, we're not even going to talk about Boruto
Look,
because,
oh, yes, that definitely bothers me.
but I do appreciate this new generation of anime that is not doing filler a lot, like other than Boruto, because I don't know what's going on with that. But My Hero doesn't do filler; they get straight to the story.
Oh yeah.
Black Clover doesn't do filler. Black Clover does
Black
not
Clover.
do filler. And then let's talk about Black Clover for a
Let's
little bit.
talk about it.
I don't think I've watched an anime that has put so much into their animation for fight scenes.
No, I will give you one. Fire Force. Fire Force puts. If there's, I love Fire Force.
You're just a pyromaniac.
I mean, yes. Ask anybody. I'm not going to deny it. But like literally, Fire Force's like fight scenes, like, and just yes. I'm a pyro, but like just everything they do with fire and flames, like
no,
just the
legit.
science behind it is
legit. Like
what?
Fire Force's animation for their fight scenes is legit. 100% agree with you on that. But if you know any of my favorite characters, you know I'm a sword fighter. I love sword. Shut up. I'm a sword fighter. And their animations, whether it's Asta or whether or Yami, their scenes are just out of this world. Like
Yami's scenes are beautiful.
I think for me is that they really know how to show speed.
Yes.
Like
I can see. Yes, actually, yes. Like really thinking about it, like think about Naruto, where it's just like, all right, I'm here and I'm up here over there, but like Black Clover's like, all right, we're going to go over there.
Yes, and you see them move, like you see the blur, you see how fast their sword strikes are, like.
Yeah.
I really appreciate their animation. I think the only time Naruto has gotten up to that level is twice. The fight with Rock Lee and Gaara, and then the final fight with Naruto and Sasuke. Granted, that was a lot of, big boss battle, God mode stuff, but still.
But adversely, Boruto has good fights.
Yeah.
Like their fight, like
when
the serious fight scenes, right? But the serious fight scenes are really good.
They really go hard.
They are animated.
I appreciate those. Yeah, this new generation of anime, their animation is definitely top tier.
Oh. I don't know if Attack on Titan will fit in new anime.
They're kind of in that limbo when
they're like the middle child.
Yeah, they're kind of in that limbo phase where the old generation was dying out and everything was ending, and right before all the new stuff started.
Right.
They're like right in that limbo phase. They held us over. I'm definitely waiting for Attack on Titan to come back because reading the manga, they got a lot to get to.
Seriously?
Yeah, man. When I tell you, so you see how Eren is, right? The main character. Oh, he makes a complete 180.
Are you serious?
They do a time skip, and he's like a whole different person. Like facts, a whole different person.
I feel like anytime an anime time skips make somebody a completely different person.
But not really. Not really. Naruto, Sasuke's still a dick.
Okay.
Naruto is still Naruto. Like
yes, but he's a lot more serious afterwards. He had his stuff
older.
Together.
That comes with age, but the foundation of Naruto is still himself, the goofy kid, the what they call him. They call him something. A knuckleheaded ninja, whatever the full phrase is for that. But he's still that rambunctious boy, even as a teenager. One Piece did the time skip. They got a little more serious, but they're still, the foundation of the characters are still the same. Eren is a completely different person.
I don't
I
guess I'll just have to see it.
It's really, I'm
how.
not going to explain it because it's big spoilers, but he is a completely different person. I feel like it has something to do with the whole, Titan genealogy or whatever, but he is definitely a different person. And so that's our anime corner for the day. Okay. Or this whole episode will be taken up with anime.
I mean, look, that's gay too.
So what is our topic for the day, dear?
So our topic is just we're just gonna discuss some tips that work for us when it comes to grocery shopping and how we spend money on food.
Okay. I do like these blind jump into topics because she does not tell me anything throughout the 7 days.
You said that this was my baby.
Okay, but maybe I wanted to do some research, come to this table knowledgeable myself, but I do appreciate the...
You are very knowledgeable on the money you spend.
I'm okay with being blindsided.
I will start letting you know.
I like hearing you speak. I like learning things myself.
Stop. You make me blush. Okay. So, we have 10 tips, but I also have bonus tips because I feel like people just need to know this information. So, number 1, create a list.
Oh, boy.
We
don't create proper lists. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
We create lists. They're just not complete lists.
And I think, so like when we create our list, we make sure we get the essentials. Like what meats we're going to have, what vegetables, stuff like that.
And then we get home and realize, oh, we need body soap.
Yes.
Gotta go back out.
And then like, I think especially with everything that's going on.
Yeah. You gotta go and shop one time.
Right.
And then come home and never go out again.
So definitely create a list and make sure, even if you have to sit in the house, go to every room and make sure you have everything that you need when you go on your list. Because when you don't, you end up spending way more money on junk. And that's not to say even with your list, you're still going to pick up stuff you don't need.
They say people spend 45 minutes just shopping when they, 45 minutes when they're shopping, just for grocery shoppings during the week. And most likely that's because people are going down every aisle.
Yep.
Picking up things that are not on their list.
Yes. I try to stay away from unnecessary aisles, but then I'm also like, I might find something that I didn't think about or find something I didn't put on the list. But definitely create a list. I think we do a lot better when we have a list and can check off on it versus us just being like, oh, we need food, so we're going to go to the grocery store and figure it out when we get there.
I understand.
So that's tip number 1. Number 2 is buying in bulk or getting a membership. So I think honestly, so we recently got a Sam's Club membership, and
that saved us a lot of money.
So much money. Like buying in bulk saves us so much money. Like even though it's just the 2 of us, at first honestly I was like, it's just the 2 of us. Like what do we need to buy in bulk for? We don't need to go to Sam's Club and get all that stuff. But now that we have, I'm like, it
worked out beautifully.
So much better.
Especially since, we're starting to pack our lunch instead of spending money out at fast food places while we're working. It's definitely helped out in that aspect. Because I do know when we just shopped at Walmart or Shoppers or Aldi's, really, is where we shop majority of the time. We ran out of food quickly.
Oh, so quick.
Especially if we're cooking dinner for the week and cooking lunch for the week.
Yes.
That's all the food we bought.
and that's gone in like 2-3 weeks.
But the same amount of money we would spend at Aldi's and Walmart, we spend at Sam's Club. Mm-hmm. And we have food for literally 4 to 5 weeks. Like dinner
a month
and
a half. Dinner and lunch.
So that's good money.
We still have cereal from the first time we went to Sam's Club 2 months ago.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's like stuff like cereal and
we still got bread from the.
We still have bread. Also, I didn't put this on the list, but get wheat bread because it lasts so much longer than white bread.
Or potato bread.
We've had that bread again, month and a half, and
honey wheat bread at that.
Still
bread, regular wheat bread is trash, y'all. Honey wheat bread, you need a kick in it.
This is not on a kick in it. This but not even on a healthy tip. Wheat bread lasts longer. You get your money's worth.
You get 2 big loaves of wheat bread from Sam's Club. Put one in the refrigerator.
And be chilling.
And you'll be good.
So good. And then the same thing with meats. We picked up one packet of ribs that had like 3 slabs in it. Like, we were able to get ribs.
Look,
2-3 times.
I think this is the first time I didn't have to make multiple trips to the store just to buy bacon.
Yes, that too. Like that bacon lasts for a good while.
I don't eat bacon every day. I probably only eat bacon when I work from home, and
I would say it's a little different now.
Yeah, that we're, but
we
still
do like
I don't.
Twice a week.
Yeah, I try to limit because bacon ain't good for your health. All that grease.
Nah.
But bacon is life too, so gotta find a nice balance.
You do. Side note, I'm also glad you take like healthy. You're making better, healthier choices to be with me and our future family whenever we have kids. Like,
it took a lot to get here, so yeah, I just do it because you care.
I appreciate it. I'm here to upgrade your life. Got your skin cleared up.
But look here, shorty. If I was single and living in this apartment by myself,
you would have bacon for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Bacon every day.
I know that.
All day, every day.
And then a heart attack when it's time for you to sign your 1-year lease.
And I'll be sitting right here in this living room rotten because I live with nobody.
Oh, gosh.
But yes, only for you. Because if it was for anybody else, bacon every day. Arteries clogged, y'all.
All the way clogged. So, buy in bulk. That has tremendously helped us.
We bought something else in bulk that we really didn't need to buy in bulk. What was it? Oh, those little bleach discs put in your toilet.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we're going to have to buy those for like a year.
Those last for like a month, maybe 2 months before you have to replace it.
We're not going to need to buy those again. But cleaning supplies, like that big old jug of Fabuloso we got, like we're not going to have to buy that for a while. A while.
Yeah.
Febreze. I literally just got to the second bottle of Febreze.
What was it, 3 in a pack?
Yes.
Yeah. We should have broke down and bought that bleach that I said
we should have bought, and this is before the whole Rona started.
We would have had bleach and we would have had to worry about nothing.
Nothing.
We wouldn't have had to buy Clorox wipe. We would have just put a bunch of stuff in bleach and just left it there.
Chilling. I think we're doing good where we are, though.
Yeah.
But definitely buy in bulk.
Hopefully when we go tomorrow, things are there.
Oh, fingers crossed. I'm just tired of dealing with so many people in the store.
Facts.
Like, I get it, but still, it's way too many people. So buy in bulk.
What's the next one?
It will help you out. The next one is buying snacks at the dollar store.
Oh yeah.
Like, let me tell you, you can get a whole $1.50 $2 bag of Utz chips for $1.
Get a few of those, stack up.
You can spend $10 in snacks and have a legit amount of snacks.
Yeah, good amount. They might look at you sideways walking out with a whole basket full of snacks. But it's like, what? Hey, you get my money.
And it's $1.
$10.
Like, and I'm not saying bags of chips. We can't keep talking over each other. But I mean like Dollar Tree, not Family Dollar, not Dollar General, straight up Dollar Tree.
The big old green leaf.
Yes. Save your money. Go to Dollar Tree. They have good snacks. You can get all the candy. They got trolley octopuses. Like,
they got hot fries, y'all.
Hot fries.
Black community, they got hot fries, y'all.
One day I went into, I think I was either going to Safeway to pick up my prescription or we were at Wingstop.
Either way, we went to the dollar store.
We went to the dollar store. I saw the truck pull up, like stack up them hot fries and legit and immediately got 3 bags. Those was the best hot fries I've ever had.
Nice, like, good, fresh
off the truck. Yeah. Oh, they tasted nice and buttery. I was like, I ain't never taste no butter in hot fries.
Thanks, man.
But they were so good. So buy snacks at the dollar store. Like, no one gonna judge you. I'm not judging you.
They'll judge you.
Get your snacks.
The cashier will judge you. But you're going to eat your snacks.
Guess what? I'm going to have my snacks. Third one, buy frozen vegetables when possible. I cannot stress how many times I bought vegetables and before we had a chance to use, like we only go grocery shopping once a month. So before I have a chance to use fresh vegetables, they already going bad.
Yeah.
Like,
and I don't eat vegetables a lot, so waste.
I know.
Waste.
So wasteful.
Like, if you're gonna buy cabbage, buy it and cook it that day.
I do try to cook cabbage as soon as we get it, but like
buy it and cook it that day.
Like I got broccoli down there. I'm like, I need to hurry up and use that.
Might want to cook that soon.
Yeah. So yes, buy frozen vegetables. They last longer. You don't have to worry about them going bad as fast, and you get your money's worth. It is what it is. Next, for us, I know it works better for us, but we buy a half a gallon of milk instead of a whole gallon of milk because we do eat a lot of cereal. French toast is my best. It's the best. Not Cinnamon Toast Crunch. French Toast Crunch. But definitely buy milk where it's only a half gallon and not a whole gallon. You honestly will think you're going, oh, I got a good little bit to use all this milk. I'm going to drink it. It's enough. It's not enough. It's way too much.
Yeah. We have our moments where we would definitely crush milk.
Yes.
As a baby? There will be times where we crush like half of the milk we buy, and then it'll just sit there until it's full. I don't know what it is.
Super hard the first 2 weeks. Yeah. Have cereal every day, and then be like, I'm over this.
I'm out. I'm done now.
So, and it happens. Like I get like that about snacks all the time.
We're not big milk drinkers.
No.
Not straight up milk. Definitely gonna mix some chocolate into that. Put that in some Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I think you still have Nesquik.
Oh, I definitely still have Nesquik. I might not mix it, but it's there. But yeah, like I said, we have moments where we go hard, and then it's just
it's there. Bring your own bags to the grocery store.
Yeah, I care about my planet. I want my kids to have something to play on. But we can't keep doing that if wasteful plastic killing the environment.
I'm just saying, all the people that I know personally have a trash bag full of plastic bags under the sink.
Oh, you mean like us? We just started to getting our own bags, especially since we have jobs that do like catering, and they get these big Panera bags that are like extra sturdy because they hold food.
Look,
we gonna go ahead and take that off your hands.
Bring your own bags to the grocery store, and it also comes in handy when you shop in bulk.
Yeah. And especially now during this whole, virus season.
Definitely. Oh, my goodness. You don't want you
touching these dirty plastic bags that they ain't spraying down or wiping down, because who would?
Who would? Like, literally working in a grocery store at one point in my life makes me so skeevy about going to the grocery store. Like, I'm just like, because I know shortcuts and tricks that I took.
Yep.
Like, and I just know the culture. Like, you got to stand there. It's not like you can go wash your hands every 5 minutes or every hour even. Like, you got to stand there. You're touching everybody's stuff. You're touching everybody's food. Like, just bring your own bags. Just put my stuff back in the cart. I'll bag it up. Like, bring your own bags.
I agree.
And you live in some place, and there are some places where they charge you for bags. Like in Montgomery County.
Yeah, Aldi's definitely charge you for bags.
Aldi's charge you for bags.
I was real quick at dumping out stuff out of those cardboard things we have and using them. Like, charge me for a plastic bag. How dare you?
A penny.
How dare you?
Use cash. Like, I feel like that, like...
Well, it depends.
Okay.
If you're trying to build your credit, go ahead and get yourself a nice little $500 or $250 credit card.
I was gonna say that was my next step. Honestly, get a credit card and only use it for groceries.
Only for
put it away.
Yes.
Do not keep it in your wallet. Take it when you go to the grocery store.
Yes.
And bring it back.
That is also a great way to save money, because you're focusing on paying this little $250, $500 credit card bill every month.
Yeah.
And you're using that same exact money again to buy groceries. And maybe if we're going to do extra stuff, put gas in your car.
Yes.
That's it.
All the while, it keeps your credit score up.
Yeah.
You get to you're showing that you're making recurring payments every month.
Yeah.
And you're gonna use that money anyway
For the same thing that you're
for
using.
the same thing you're using it for.
Yeah.
Just get a small credit card and build your credit up.
Yep.
So use more cash. For me, I see it as if I know I have $80 in cash, I'm not going to spend more than $80.
That's all I'm using.
Don't take your cards with you. Do not take your bank cards with you. Only take your cash. And you know for a fact that if this is all I have on me, this is all I'm going to spend.
Yep. And can't rob you if you broke. That's my tip. Cause that's what I do. I take $80 out when I get paid, and that's all the money I got for 2 weeks.
That's it.
I ain't touching nothing else. I ain't looking at my bank. Now I got $80.
Take your cards out your wallet.
That's all.
That's it. For us, we shop once a month. We get everything we need that once. Don't go back to the grocery store.
That's how they trick you,
else.
man. That's how they get you. But like, oh no, just shop for the week. Come back next week. Get some more stuff you don't need.
Because if you think about it, you spending. So if you go to the grocery store for the week and spend $100, realistically, you're gonna spend. You can't go anywhere and not spend $100
on food.
On food, and don't be trying to eat healthy. Look. So get everything you need at once. Get everything you need at once.
I don't understand how they want you to eat healthy and everything's expensive. Like, shouldn't that be cheaper? If you really want us to do this.
Do you really want to go into this?
No.
But
if you really want us to do this, make it affordable.
Yes. But that's how they keep the man down. That's how they keep the man down. They put you in these food deserts, which are urban areas, let's be for real, where there aren't a lot of grocery stores, don't have access to free food.
Urban equals black, y'all. I don't know why she being politically correct. Like we don't live in Glen Dirty.
But that's why they make it not so affordable.
Yeah.
They give you scraps, give you what you can, and if you can't afford it, then you're not going to live a better life. I don't think I've seen,
what is it, a No, not Walgreens. What is a Wegmans around here? Wegmans in Crofton.
Wegmans is in Crofton.
I think the only thing they have around here is an Aldi's, and that's like, here you go.
Yeah. But everything else is
Walmart, Shoppers. Giants. All processed.
I want to know what that Gabe's is. If anybody knows what Gabe's GABES is, let me know, because I'm
put that in the comments messages.
Confused as to what that is, but I'm not curious enough to go inside.
Nah. So. Got too many better things to do.
So shop once a month, get everything you need at once. This is where making your list comes in handy. You get a list. You have all the stuff you want. And you don't have to go back out and you're not spending. Like, if you spend $100 at the grocery store 4 times a month, that's $400 when you could have got everything all at once.
Mm-hmm. In bulk.
And spent $250, $300.
Yep.
Like,
for the month, y'all.
For the whole month. And the last tip, not the last tip, but eat before you go grocery shopping. I cannot tell you how many times I've been in the grocery store and picked up extra stuff just because I was hungry and it looked good right then and there.
Just because you was hungry. I want some chips. Oh, these chips look nice. It's not on my list, but I'm going to get these chips.
But I'm going to get these chips. Ooh, and I'm going to get this slice of cake.
Oh, snap. They got Oreos, y'all.
When I get home, I'm going to fix these noodles. Just eat before you go grocery shopping. Yeah. You'll have a clearer mind. You won't be so tempted by everything, because there have been so many times we walked into Walmart and I'll smell that fresh pizza being baked.
Man, it could be 8 o'clock in the morning. That pizza be smelling fire.
So good.
And I don't even eat pizza like that. I'm a strictly pepperoni guy, and that pizza be smelling good. And they got Annie Ann's in our Walmart.
Look.
I'm like, that's the devil. That is the devil.
I want a cinnamon sugar pretzel. I want a cinnamon sugar pretzel so bad.
Oh, man.
So please, eat before you go grocery shopping, because it'll save you. You're not going to be tempted to pick up all the little stuff that tastes good right now or stuff that you're craving right now. You'll be satisfied. You'll be able to think clearly, and you'll be more inclined to stick to your list. We do have a couple bonus tips.
Bonus.
Sign up for everybody's memberships.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Or use
Especially
their
if it's
app,
free.
get their reward
Get
points.
those points, man.
Like, look, when we went to Chipotle yesterday, I got a free chips and guac for my birthday because I signed up for Chipotle rewards. Like, you're gonna spend money at these places anyway. At least get points for them.
Anytime we go to Chick-fil-A, scan that app. I wish
Man.
Walmart had an app to scan.
Walmart does have an app.
They got a grocery app.
I don't think
Like
it's
Shoppers, where they can cut coupons on the app.
I think you can cut coupons.
Oh, all right. Didn't know that. Learn something
But
new every day,
I don't know
y'all.
if it's for food or if it's for like other stuff around Walmart.
See, we don't buy other stuff around Walmart.
95% of the stuff we have in our apartment is from Walmart, if we're being real.
That was the first time we moved in here. We haven't bought anything else since.
Does the crock pot count?
Did we buy it? You did buy it.
I did buy the crock pot from Walmart.
I mean, you wanted to make a roast.
And roast I did. Okay. So sign up for everybody's
Some of them
loyalty points.
Some of them, like Giants, they also help for gas.
Yes.
So that's a thing.
A Safeway too. Safeway gives gas points. You're gonna spend this money anyway, y'all. At least get something back from it.
Might as well be smart about it. I know when I had my minivan, I definitely shopped at Giants a lot because I stopped at Shell. So I got my points from Giants and a discount for using their car wash. I saved my money. I was broke. I'm still broke.
Don't say that.
I'm broke.
Do not speak that into the atmosphere.
We broke.
We's not that broke. Also, a lot of places have surveys on the back of their receipts that you can fill out and get free food from there too.
Oh, yeah.
Like I know McDonald's, you can get either an Egg McMuffin or a Quarter Pounder.
I'm gonna go ahead and help out my friends real quick that I know eats at Popeyes
Ooh.
all the time.
All the time.
You can pay for the price of a large drink and get 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit for the same price.
For the same price.
All you got to do is fill out the survey.
That's it. Like.
And if you really want to work the system, I'm gonna give you a tip.
Oh no! Don't tell me so.
Use different browsers because they do track. Because you can only do it every 30 days.
Are you serious?
You can only do it every 30 days. But if you use different browsers, the cookies
don't count.
They don't see it.
Oh, see, I didn't know
what
that.
I go.
So you was doing it on Chrome and then like
I would do it on my phone, then on my personal computer, then on my work computer. My work computer has Internet Explorer, Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge.
Yeah,
they ain't tracking none of that.
That's legit. Like
so, I think the last time I paid full price for a full Popeyes meal was last week, and that's just because I didn't. We was already out. We was already out. I forgot my receipt at home.
True. So yes, please do surveys on the back of the receipt.
Wingstop, you get free fries.
Wingstop, you get free fries.
Or boneless chicken.
See?
So.
And it's not even like these surveys take forever. It's like 2 minutes. Like
at the most.
5 minutes at the most. And honestly, if you care, you can be like, oh, okay, I'll rate this service a 3, rate that one a 5. Or if you don't, just give them all 5s.
Only reason I did Wingstop the other day is because the cashier was dope. We had a nice conversation. And I was like, you know what? You deserve a good survey.
Oh, you did the survey?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
I'm going to go back and get my free... no, she gave me a brownie.
Yeah, she did.
Anyway. So, I'm going to go ahead and...
That's what, like, look, y'all gonna spend this money anyway. Get stuff back for it. Use it. Use your coupons.
Especially if it's a local store that you know they're gonna see you again.
All the time.
I know the Popeyes at my job. The manager knows me. She knows exactly what I order every time. And I go there once a week.
Every time. But you go once a week faithfully.
Faithfully. And I do my survey. Look, they had one manager, y'all. Quick tangent. They had one manager, this dude. I don't know what was up his butt that day, but he looked at me and he was like, you were here last week and you did the survey. You can only do the survey every 30 days. You got to pay full price this time. I was like, no, I don't. There's another Popeyes 5 minutes up the street. See you.
Went to that Popeyes and used the same receipt.
Same receipt. I don't know what was up his butt that day.
He was probably just having a bad day.
Man, look. Not with me, you not. You better take... Y'all got to pimp out this Popeyes because I keep doing surveys.
Man.
Me. I did this.
You did this.
I did this. Shh. Tell me I gotta pay full price.
So those are our money tips for this week.
Yeah.
Be smart about the food you buying. Get your money's worth.
Get your coupons.
Get your coupons.
Get your points.
Buy in bulk.
Well, make your list properly.
Yes, and eat before you go grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm. That's all you need.
That's all you need. We just trying to help y'all.
Always. Anything else we got on the docket for the day?
I think that is about it. I think that's about it. So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in this week.
Y'all been great.
Yes, we will be recording from here on out unless we have a special event.
We'll still have video, so y'all get to see our pretty faces.
Every now and then. As always, follow us on all of our social medias. We have a Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. Our podcast will be posted on Apple, Google, Spotify.
Wherever you can get your podcast.
Wherever you can get your podcast. And share, subscribe, let us know what's going on. Let us know what you want to hear. We're always open to suggestions. And I think that's it.
Yeah. We, as you can see, are people of color. So, we want to give, I guess, business opportunities to any other Black-owned businesses. So,
yes.
If anybody is out there that can do animation, music, we got some. We are using some open source, music for our intros and outros.
But we want our own.
But we do want our own. So we probably need a nice animated logo. There are some things we definitely cannot do.
No.
So we do want to give out opportunities out there to our brothers and sisters.
And also let us know if you have a business that you just want promoted.
Oh, yeah,
we'll
definitely.
always shout you out.
Always.
Let us know.
Definitely want to end shouting out my barber, Hollywood Cuts, him and his wife, Holly Live with Hollywood and Britt. They got their podcast that Sundays, 6:30? 6:30? It's one of those times.
6:30. And they go live. They're on a radio station.
Yes.
WFM.
Let's go with that. They'll let y'all know. They'll be in the comments. I do want to shout out two of my sisters, Asia.
Yes.
You know her.
Slayed by Asia.
Slayed by Asia. You said it, and I remembered it. And my other sister, Sierra, Glove Catering.
G-Love Catering.
There you.
It's not glove.
I
It's
know.
G-Love.
Granny's Love. Go ahead, hit them up. They're on Instagram.
Absolutely. Oh, food's so good.
Look, she catered our wedding.
Yes. Yo, those chicken and waffles. I honestly want to hit them up and be like,
just chicken and waffles.
Can we just have some chicken and waffles?
Just the chicken and waffles.
It's just going to be us in the house Saturday, but we want chicken and waffles.
We want chicken and waffles.
Yo, Asia's nails.
Fire.
That, oh my goodness.
Fire.
So, hit them up.
They'll be out there, y'all.
They'll be out there.
Thanks
Probably have we can put their ad in the description and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it in the comments.
Cool.
It's been real, y'all.
Bye.